I was born and raised as a Muslim.
In school, I was identified as Muslim, you know.
And all Muslims know what sin is.
But I became a very strict Muslim.
Good works and staying pure according to the teaching that I received, and growing as a Shiite Muslim, devoted Shiite Muslim.
The tribe that I belong to, 99% of the people are Islamic. As a Muslim.
Grew up in a Muslim environment, and
India, and I was brought up in London, England, in a Muslim family.
Has itself to blame for its policies around the world in the Muslim world, for some of the terrorist attacks, some of the hatred of the United States.
As you just heard, it wasn't very humble. It was really a vicious attack on Muslims, and they say that, oh no, it's only the radicals, but they paint a picture where you have to attack the Muslim world and you blame the Muslim religion.
Violated Islamic group holding a news conference today denouncing the alleged bias attack on a Muslim woman in New Jersey. The group is worried about backlash after the arrest of the 4 terror suspects and is urging the press not to link that planned attack to the Muslim religion.
Let me, for example, go to the big story. The Politico reported yesterday. This was the headline: Muslim barred from picture at Obama event. We'll get into more details later.
And grew up all my life thinking of myself as a Muslim. In Islam, women don't go to mosques. At that time, at least, when I was living in the Middle East. In Islam, women don't go to mosques. At that time, at least, when I was living in the Middle East. In Islam, women don't go to mosques. At that time, at least, when I was living in the Middle East. We didn't go to mosques, so women lacked the feeling of a community for their religion. We didn't. We only prayed at home. It was a mystery. Really, the Quran, what it was telling us, was a mystery. Because we were not allowed to question or to say, what does that mean? Could it mean this or that? This was not allowed, because if we say that, we would be immediately accused of being not good Muslims. So questioning in Islam was very difficult. and everything was almost like, if you don't do this, you go to hell. So most of our motivation for action was to just avoid hell. I was introduced to Christianity in the Middle East, of course, by knowing other Arab Christians. And I noticed something about them that was a little different from Muslims. They loved one another more. And that was something that I noticed about Christians.
And they asked, and I started crying because I saw how much she loved me as a person, to be care about me.
When I was in my country, there were some missionaries coming to our countries, and the way they were teaching, it was so peaceful and loving, and in their eyes it was a glare, it was a light.
I attended a Catholic school as a Muslim. That they pray for everybody. They don't have any concept of infidel like we did. So these infidel nuns that we call infidel, we call them kafir, they were praying for us. We call them kafir. In Islam, they are all sinners. The infidels are all sinners. We are saved because we're Muslims. They are sinners. We never regard ourselves as sinners. I saw the preaching is completely different from mosques. It was, in mosques there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of hate. In mosques there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of hate. In the mosques I've heard preaching. He wasn't speaking like down on us like in mosques. In Islam, women don't go to mosques. At that time, at least, when I was living in the Middle East, we didn't go to mosques. I'm a much better person now. I'm a human being. I'm free. I'm a free human being. And I felt that Islam lacks self-confidence in itself. A religion that forces people to stay in it is a religion that doesn't believe that people will come to it peacefully.
Every day, guess how many people are joining and becoming Muslims? 68,000 people every 24 hours are becoming Muslim.
Islam taught me anger, it taught me hatred, it taught me vindictiveness, and I didn't want to be like that. I didn't want to be angry. And I thank God for Jesus in my life. I'm very sad for the conditions in the Muslim world.